What's up, Blueroof Nation, and welcome to John's Very Lonely Corner. I'm Jonathan, and how are you guys doing today? Alright, so we just got some news to get through. First up, I don't know how many of you are excited as I am for Batman v Superman. It's probably going to be the second greatest comic book movie to come out this year about superheroes fighting other superheroes. Shout out to Civil War! But, alright. So apparently on Twitter spammers, and like these are accounts that probably aren't real, like it's normally just spam tweets that they sent out. They're sending out a bunch of tweets that say Batman v Superman will be a 2-hour tracking shot of every DC character crying in the rain. I don't know about you guys, but I just think that's hilarious. I mean, Man of Steel's a good movie. You can't watch Man of Steel and not think it's a good movie, but it is the most depressing Superman movie that's ever been made. It's so dark and gloomy, and then with Nolan's Batman trilogy, that was very dark and gloomy. Suicide Squad doesn't look dark and gloomy, but Batman v Superman does. You can tell there's definitely the atmosphere they're going for, whereas Marvel's going for light and fun, DC's going for dark and I lost my parents, you know? So I can see how, like, that would be the thing to make fun of, but I don't know, I just want to know who did that. That's a weird attack, but it's kind of funny. They're projecting it to make upwards of $130 million, which would be kind of cool, but Deadpool made $135 its opening weekend, so maybe they won't even be Deadpool. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But no, they have to. Come on, it's Batman and Superman in the movie together for the first time. There's no way that doesn't make it like $1 trillion. Alright, next up. There's a bank that was robbed by a man in a Deadpool mask. I love these superhero crimes. They're so awesome. I mean, crime is not awesome. I'm not endorsing crime at all. But you had the guy in the Spider-Man mask robbing a bank. Now you have the guy in the Deadpool mask robbing a bank. You had two guys in Deadpool costumes stealing an ATM. And the original one that started all was the guy in the Ant-Man costume walks into a bank and says, "I am Ant-Man," and then opens up a container that had like 8,000 ants in it that just swarmed the bank. Or I think 800 pounds of ants that just swarmed the whole bank. Can you get more like, it's comic books brought to life. We live in an era where we actually have supervillains and they're all dressed up like superheroes. It's the coolest thing ever, man. But this dude's like, this was in Ohio, and he's 200 pounds, between 5'9" and 5'11", and he got away with like $2 grand. So it's not like a lie. It didn't change the world. It didn't bankrupt any banks, but I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, superhero crime is up in the United States, and what a world we live in. This one I thought was cool. Marvel Comics announces Timely Comics. Now, if you guys know, Marvel Comics was founded by, Marvel Comics was originally a company called Timely Comics, which then became Atlas Comics, which then became Marvel Comics. Well, Marvel Comics has just created a sub-company called Timely Comics, where the comic books that are coming out right now, like Ms. Marvel, all new X-Men, all different Avengers, all that stuff, it's going to reprint the original issues of those for a little cheaper and send them out. I think that's pretty cool. Like, it's a smart idea. It's paying tribute to your past and who you were and looking towards the future. 1 Million Moms, it's an organization about mother support groups and all this stuff. They're complaining that Fox is Lucifer and how they make him irresistible with women and it's sexist and this and that. He's the devil. It's the plot of the show. I mean, the whole point is that he's suave. The whole point is that, I mean, it's the devil. Was he supposed to be awkward? Like, come on. It's actually a really good show if you haven't seen it. And then Roger Corman, How I Made 400 Films. He says, if you're straight, this is just advice for filmmakers out there, and I always thought it was cool. If you're just a straight businessman, your pictures will not be good. And if you're just a straight artist, you'll lose money. You have to be a businessman to understand art and an artist to understand business. I just thought that was cool, you know. So that's just out there for the fellow filmmakers in the world. If you like these type of videos, you know, let me know in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. This is also a podcast, Uncanny Fans. You can check it over at Blueroof Productions /podcast/Uncanny Fans. And give us legends.